What is up, guys? We are back with another Abershire gaming video, and in today's video we are looking at major map reworks coming to Rainbow Six Siege in the near future. Yeah, these are some pretty big map reworks that change the dynamic of these maps and really bring their viability in competitive play back up to where they should be. But yeah, before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications. But let's get right into these maps. First up, we have Hereford Base. This is a very kind of old map, but as you can see, they are making a huge change to the map as it really needs it if it wants to be viable in competitive play. So far we've only seen pictures of the outside. As you can see, it's a very drastic change in how it looks, but on the inside what they've said is that they're adding a second staircase so that it's a lot easier to do retakes on certain bomb sites, and yeah, they're just redoing like the whole map entirely to make it a lot better in competitive play. But as you guys saw, the map looks very different but still has the same kind of shape, and it still has the staircase on the side, but they're making some pretty big changes on the inside to make it a little bit easier on retakes. And yeah, by adding a second staircase, as I said, but they're also doing some little map changes to some other maps that are currently in rotation. These changes do not affect the entire map, they just affect a small portion of the map to make certain aspects of the game like easier, such as retaking or holding a site or just stuff like that. So for the first change, it is actually on Clubhouse. So as we can see near the pool table, they add a wall and close everything off. They make it a lot more congested and much more of like a choke-ish point. I'm not exactly sure what this will do as we can't see inside. And yeah, it's just a kind of small change that they're making. It's not super major and won't completely change the whole flow of the map. But yeah, they have a couple of these changes on the map, and some of them are a lot bigger than this. This is one of the pretty big changes that gives you another way to get down into basement, into the like blue hallway area. This is a pretty big like flow change that will kind of change the whole dynamic, and I feel like they're going to maybe move bomb sites with some of these changes, as they really do impact the flow of the map and really change the whole dynamic. Here is my personal favorite change, as this completely changes the upstairs bomb site. It gives you a whole nother room to play in, which was very desperately needed, as there were not many hiding places on this bomb site, but now there is one, and it makes defending this a lot easier. And yeah, this was a very needed change. I'm glad that the Ubisoft, the people working there, realized that these changes needed to happen, and they're really putting in the work to actually please the people. Ubisoft has said that they are planning to do some of these kind of small changes, not the huge map reworks, but the kind of map fixes. Every single operation, they're going to try to do some like fixes to make maps better, give the players a better experience, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I like it when developers really know what their people want and they kind of act on it and put in the work to really just make the maps better and make the whole player experience better. Another thing that Ubisoft has said during the same like interview is that they are planning on making Rainbow Six Siege a 10-year game, and they want to have 100 operators in the game by the end. This is a crazy just idea and crazy ambitions. I would be all for this game lasting for 10 years, as I really like it and I feel like it could go all the way. They also said they don't want to do a sequel, they just want to make it one big game, and the player count really supports this, as it has only been going up, and they're at 27 million players, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, I feel like they could do this. They could do this 10-year idea, and it'd be pretty awesome if they got to 100 operators. A couple other small things that they are changing is that they are giving Capcan impact grenades. This is just because he has a lot of stuff that he does during the actual action phase, like putting down his traps, which he has like 5 of, which really does take a while, and putting up reinforcements. So they just want to give him a little more maneuverability, I guess, and have like less stuff for him to do during the action phase. And another thing that they are doing in casual is that they are adding in yacht. They're adding yacht back in and removing, I think, Bartlett University. I really haven't even played on that much, but I guess this is an okay change. I don't care too much. Yacht, I think, is an okay map. I guess it's better than the university, but this one, these are just kind of small little changes that they're making. And another pretty big thing that they announced that they are like fixing is that they're removing this, or getting, like, patching this desync that happens when you down a player, and then you try to finish them off and the shots just don't register. I know this has happened to me many times, especially when I'm CHIMERA. I don't know why, but I will kind of spawn peek, like jump out a window, kill someone, try to finish him off. It won't kill him, and I have to jump back in, and it's so annoying when that happens. And I guess they have fixed it, and yeah, they're gonna roll that out. That will be really nice. I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I am really looking to these map reworks and little map fixes. I feel like it's going to bring a lot more to Rainbow Six Siege when we have more maps that are really viable for like competitive play, as there aren't too many right now in play. I feel like it'd be a lot nicer having more. I'm glad that Ubisoft is putting in the time and effort to actually do these fixes, and it'll make these maps a lot more interesting, at least when we like first get the update, as yeah, these changes really do affect the flow of the map and kind of how you basically play the entire map on like certain sites. Super excited for these changes to actually come into effect and to see like what maps they do in the future. I don't know what maps they're gonna do next, but yeah, I'm glad that they've tackled these 2 maps, as I really think these improvements are going to significantly improve the overall feel and just the kind of competitive aspect of the maps. And I'm also super glad they're fixing the desync issue, where you, if you down someone and you try to finish them off, it doesn't actually, the hits don't register. That was a huge problem for me, and it probably happened to you guys a lot as well, and I'm super excited that they're actually fixing that. But yeah, these new fixes and little updates are coming to the game really soon, and I'm super excited for them. And once they actually hit these new maps, I'm going to be showing you guys everything and kind of new strategies and stuff like that for these maps. So you're going to want to be subscribed for that and have your notifications on. And if you like the video, then make sure you guys subscribe, and also, yeah, drop a like. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Abershire Gaming video.